Hello everybody and welcome to today's live reaction video. This, by the way, is our power metal tenors reaction month. It means that for the whole month of March, we're only going to be reacting to power metal tenors. We've been struggling to find them, to be honest. I think there's only kind of 3 that we previously reacted to. But I've been scrolling through the comments and it looks like we found one that someone's requested. So, Brett, if you'll be able to see this, this is a comment from 6 months ago. Another great singer, not as great on high notes, is Leo Moracchioli. His YouTube channel is
Leo
only Liam.
Just call him Leo M.
Leo M. Only metal covers of other songs, but his rendition with Rabea Hannah of Africa is excellent. So that's what we're going to react to. We're going to be reacting to Leo M and Toto, Africa, metal cover. So, you ready for it?
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
It's a long one as well, this. 7 minutes long.
Ooh.
Interesting. So I wonder what we're going to get. Because I don't think the original of Toto, Africa is 7 minutes long, is it?
I think definitely not as long as that. I think maybe with the sort of background music, it could get a bit extended a tiny bit, but yeah, not like to that extent, I don't think.
Yeah, and guys, I think I always forgot there, just before we begin, if anybody has a request for us, we do accept donations on our channel, believe it or not. So if anybody makes a donation to our channel, we will guarantee and prioritize your request for you. Okay, let's go. All the information is down below in the description as well. Okay, Brett, if you can hear, stick your thumb up.
Here's only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:35. The moonlight wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melody. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more can ever do. I bet the rain's on in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, as sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I become. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away.
Okay, I've got to pause it there. Let's go over to you for this one, Backstreet. Right? You got any comments?
Yeah, again, I'm more intrigued to hear your ones there. Listen, okay, because I feel one route that you might end up going down. This is not going to be, better than the original. Listen, this is a totally different take on it, and I'm all for it. I'm enjoying it. And listen, we've got a female singer there that helps. I'm quite enjoying that. I don't know what's happened to the third person.
Yeah, we saw
He
it,
sort of
didn't
turned
we?
up at the
Yeah.
door. Unless he's doing like the really what's the term again for the shouting the voice bit in the background? Or maybe just making a tease. I don't know.
The growling.
The growling. Maybe he's doing more of the growling because you can hear a bit more growling in the background there. Yeah, like I said, I'm all for it. They're having fun with it. It reminds me of Tommy J in terms of the fun that he makes, sort of playing up to the camera and with all the different camera shots and stuff there. I'm intrigued because we've still got so much more of the video to go.
Yeah.
So I get maybe we're going to have a lot more maybe of the heavy metal sort of instrumental parts as well. Well, there might be some other surprises there. But like I said, I am all for it. So I'm enjoying this for the fun that it's bringing.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this as well. It's
okay.
Got some Tommy J vibes. It's sort of a bit of a comedy value as well in parts. You can see them enjoying themselves, and I like the female singer. It's interesting. She's just like a normal kind of singer. She's not really like a metal singer, right? So she's just singing, I suppose, in a normal way, but then you've got him singing in that metal way. It's all going together quite well. I've always said this, right? Since we were introduced to this sort of metal covers of these well-known pop songs. I think it was the Brazilian guy. I forget his name that we started off with.
Dan
Vasc. Yeah, and I really like it. It just goes really well. I'm not a big fan of like metal music, but when it's like of covers of pop songs that I like, it just works really well. And yeah, this is really interesting, and I'm wondering where it's going to go because there's still a long way to go. So yeah, really enjoying it. Like at this moment in time, if I was just listening to that without knowing what I was listening to, I'd never in a million years say this is a cover of Africa.
Absolutely, yeah. But at least we've seen our mate as well. At least he's turned up.
Here
he is for his bit.
Hi guys, thanks for checking out my video. I just want to say...
Bonus footage.
I don't know.
This is longer than the cover. Do you think we should do something like this? Save you having to worry about your little speech you're trying to get to do all the time. We should just have like a video like this at the end of our videos.
But we can't sing or play instruments. Brett? Okay, so yeah, now we know why the video was so long. Yeah, but if we talk about the song itself, I really enjoyed that because, again, we're comparing here. But think about Dan Vasque's metal covers. They weren't, I didn't feel they were like, that's maybe a bit unfair, like overly metal, whereas I felt this was like proper sort of metal. It kind of built up. At the beginning, it wasn't overly metal. It had that sort of metal vibe to it, but certainly by the end of it, it really, got very metal, didn't it? And yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a really interesting take on Africa by Toto. Like I said, I enjoyed the female singer as well. What she brought to it, just sort of that sort of more non-metal sort of singing voice, blended quite well with his very metal singing voice. We had the instrumental part as well, so yeah, I thought that was really good. What about you?
Yeah, again, agree with all the comments you made there, and especially with a song like Toto's Africa, which is generally a very slow, relaxing song, and suddenly when you make it into like a power metal, it kind of changes it completely. We had the bit, as you said, with the instrumental where it almost went completely metal, and it was like a totally different song. You wouldn't have recognized it as being Toto Africa at all. It kind of reminds me of the scene in Back to the Future when he's playing Johnny Be Good, and then suddenly he goes into more rocky elements, and it just becomes an unrecognizable song. So it reminds me of that. Yeah, love the female singer. Very subtle of what she brought to it, but it was just enough just to still keep it more power metal and just give it a little sprinkling of niceness to it. The instruments would play well. And again, a bit like I know we mentioned Tommy J before and saying very similar to that, but we've also got to mention the fact he was, playing the drums, the guitar as well as the singing, which is something that Tommy normally does with his ones as well. Hard to say, is it a strong singing voice because he's singing proper kind of sort of power metal stuff, so it's unfair to sort of compare it on those levels there. But I say, listen, it's always going to be very different to the original, but I enjoyed it. That was a whole lot of fun, and yeah, it gets a big thumbs up, and I'm glad it gets a thumbs up from you as well, because I was worried for maybe it might be too rocky for you, but I'm glad because it's a song and like. Yeah, kind of
that's why
was all right for you.
Okay, guys, well that's it from us. If you haven't subscribed, now's the time to do so to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care. Goodbye.